Interesting and fun facts about Malawi. Hello curious minds, and welcome back to my Wonderlist. I'm your host Sarah, and today we're embarking on an exhilarating journey to the warm heart of Africa, Malawi. Prepare to be amazed as we uncover the hidden gems, vibrant culture, and remarkable stories that make Malawi a true wonder. From the shimmering waters of Lake Malawi to the rich traditions of its people. Get ready for a whirlwind adventure through this captivating country. So, without further ado, let's dive into the mesmerizing world of Malawi. Malawi is a landlocked country that sits in the southeastern region of Africa. However, make no mistake, it has several water bodies inland, particularly the beautiful Lake Malawi. That said, many interesting facts about Malawi make it a great travel destination. Common facts about Malawi. The Republic of Malawi has an approximate population of 20 million people. The country is famed as the warm heart of Africa, for good reason. Malawi is known for its happy people, beautiful landscapes, and rich culture. Several facts about Malawi may interest you, particularly if you are planning a trip to this underrated African gem. Historical facts on Malawi. Malawi is over 1,000 years old. Present-day Malawi was initially inhabited by the migrating Bantu group in the 10th century. After a couple of centuries, in 1891, the British colonized the region. Therefore it became a British protectorate with the name Nyasaland. Then, in 1953, it became a semi-independent protectorate in the Federation of Rhodesia and Nyasaland. However, the federation was dissolved after just a decade. The following year, in 1964, the protectorate ended, and Nyasaland became an independent nation under Queen Elizabeth II. It was renamed Malawi and became a republic 2 years later. Politics in Malawi. After gaining total independence in 1964, Malawi was ruled by a one-party regime for 30 years. The one-party regime under President Hastings Banda was relinquished after 3 decades. Democratic processes in Malawi have significantly gotten better since Hastings fell from power in the mid-90s. Who discovered Lake Malawi? There are 2 main stories about the discovery of this lake, and we leave it to you to decide which one sounds more plausible, as it is a constant debate. Some have suggested that the first European to discover the lake was Scottish explorer Dr. David Livingstone. He was said to have discovered the lake in 1859. Before that time, though, it was claimed that the Portuguese were already there. Some even claimed the Portuguese had been there since 1492. Easing economic struggles. The Malawian president of 2013, Joyce Banda, sold the country's luxurious presidential jet for $15 million. She did that to raise funds for the country's struggling economy. Beyond selling the presidential jet, she slashed her salary by 30%. She pledged to sell off her cabinet's 35 fleets of Mercedes-Benz and introduced different austerity measures to help boost the country's economy. Geographical facts about Malawi. Landlocked Malawi with plenty of water. How often do you see a landlocked country with plenty of water? Here's an interesting fact about Malawi. A fifth of the country is covered by water, but none of it comes from the coastline. Malawi is bordered by many countries all around. Notably, Tanzania, Mozambique, and Zambia border Malawi on the north, east, and west, respectively. How far the exact border of Malawi runs is still up for debate. One thing is sure, though, Malawi is landlocked. Mulanje Massif. Popularly known as Mount Mulanje, this is a huge granite massif in the southern part of Malawi. The Mulanje Massif hosts the highest point in Malawi. Sapatwa stands at about 3,002 meters above sea level. It is the highest peak of the Mulanje and the highest point in Malawi. Cultural facts about Malawi. Dance in Malawi. Many African countries love traditional dances, and Malawi is no different. Dance is a particular part of Malawi's culture. Here's a hugely remarkable fact about Malawi's national dance. It is called trove, and it was surprisingly formed by the country's government in 1987. In Malawi, traditional dance and music are a big part of the initiation rite. They are staples in rituals, marriages, and every kind of ceremony. The warm heart of Africa. Malawian are one of the most friendly and hospitable people you will ever meet. And it ranks as one of the safest countries in Africa. Malawian are kind to both strangers and locals. They welcome visitors with unrivaled warmth. They are not just kind with words, but their actions also reflect the same hospitality. Malawian go out of their way to welcome visitors, helping them ease their integration into the community. Visitors to their country mean a lot to them. Malawi is known for having some of the happiest people in Africa. Malawi ranks well on the list of the top happiest people in Africa. Tea and tobacco. Malawi is well known for its rich tea and quality tobacco. Here's an important fact about agriculture in Malawi. It is a lucrative sector and plays an important part in the country's economy. Although there are other crops like corn in Malawi, the poster boy is tobacco. The African nation has the world's most tobacco-dependent economy. Interestingly, tobacco has the nickname, green gold, in Malawi. While the name may be unique, it is not a total exaggeration. Malawi's tobacco features some of the top cigarette blends in the world. On the other hand, Malawi is also famous for its tea production. Only Kenya produces more tea than Malawi. There is a wide variety of tea in Malawi, including white, black, green, and special handmade teas unique to the country. Ensima, the national dish. Like many other national dishes from African countries, maize features prominently in Malawi's national dish, ensima. Ensima is a thick corn-based porridge that can be shaped or mounded. It is made by mixing corn flour in hot water and continuing to paste until it thickens enough to be banked. The versatile dish can be served with a variety of sauces or soups, accompanied by meat or fish. Languages in Malawi. The official language in Malawi is English. It's no surprise, considering their colonials were British. But English is not the only language spoken in Malawi. Other Malawian languages are spoken in Malawi as well. Some of the popular languages in Malawi include Yao, Elimwe, Chewa, and Tonga. Fun Malawi facts for kids. Lilongwe. This is the capital city and the largest city in Malawi. Lilongwe is also the most populated city in the country. It has a land area of about 727.8 square kilometers and an elevation of 1,050 meters. No Olympic medal. Here's one Malawi fact I bet you don't know, but it might not come as a big surprise. Malawi is not known to be a very sports-centered country. And it is one of the 70-plus countries without any Olympic winners' medals. Malawi flag. Like every other country's flag, the Malawi flag holds a significant meaning to Malawian. This tricolor flag with red, black, and green represents the African people, the blood of independence martyrs, and the green nature of the country. The top stripe features the sun setting in red. Poor country. Here is an unfortunate fact about Malawi. The country ranks highly as one of the poorest countries in the world. It sits around 174 out of 189 countries on the Human Development Index. Did you know that over 50% of the population in Malawi lives in poverty? Important Malawi facts for travelers. Lake Malawi. Malawi has one of the largest lakes in Africa. The lake is also considered one of the deepest in the world. Lake Malawi runs through 3 countries, Malawi, Mozambique, and Tanzania. Because of its enormous size, the lake became a big part of Malawi. About 9,424 square miles of the lake lie within the borders of Malawi. How about this for a fun fact about Malawi and Lake Malawi? It is nicknamed Calendar Lake. It is 356 miles long and 52 miles wide. The cheekiest part is that 12 major rivers flow into this lake. No name can beat that. Malawi and the Little Five. Well, you will be forgiven for thinking of the Big Five and ignoring the Little Five. After all, everyone loves everything bigger. In Malawi, you cannot only spot the Big Five, but you also get to see the Little Five. These little creatures are very adorable. The Little Five include the leopard tortoise, buffalo weaver, rhino beetle, antlion, and elephant shrew. Carlsberg beer. One surprising Malawi fact is that the country is one of the first, other than Denmark, to have a Carlsberg beer brewing factory. It was launched in 1986, but it has a beautiful story attached. When the Danish foreign minister visited the country, he was served a beer he didn't like. Because of that, he proposed the opening of the Carlsberg beer factory in Malawi. Today you can get a cool Carlsberg beer in Malawi for very cheap. Rejoice, all you beer drinkers! And there you have it, our expedition through the incredible wonders of Malawi. From its breathtaking landscapes to its unique traditions. I hope you've enjoyed these captivating facts as much as I have. If you're hungry for more global wonders, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you won't miss any of our future explorations here on My Wonderlist. Have a suggestion for our next adventure? Feel free to share it in the comments below. Until next time, keep wondering and keep wandering.